Oh my goodness, it's my first ever one. I'm so excited. It's lovely to be with you. If we've not met before, hi, how are you? My name's Rebecca Redican. Do feel free to call me Becky, and it is wonderful to be with you. Today is my first full day, so I am very, very much looking forward to Cartload because I've watched them before, and I myself am not only a crafter and crafting business, I am also a massive bargain hunter. I am that friend you have that you say, oh, Bex, I like your dress, and I can't just go, oh, thank you. Oh no. Second-hand charity shop, £2.50. I'm that person. I am that person. And if you too are the type of person who you like a product, but you love a bargain, you love a deal, then oh my goodness, this is the show for you. It is my wonderful pleasure to be joined again today by the creative masterpiece that is Craig.
Thank you so much, Becky. My gosh, what a day. It's been a day, absolute day. Can I say, I know we've still got 2 hours to go, but what a day it's been having you here. You've been amazing.
Oh my
Absolutely
gosh.
amazing.
I've had so much fun.
All the love that people have been sending through today for you, Becky, it's just been fantastic. So absolutely well and truly cemented into the Crafters Companion team, that is for sure.
Someone asked earlier on what my favourite colour was, and I said purple, which it is. And purple for me, you know how red's like the colour of love and green is the colour of envy? For me, purple has always been the colour that means a hug. And that's how I feel today.
Good.
I feel like everyone's just been giving me a virtual hug. So it's been gorgeous.
Good.
It's really
That's
nice.
Good. We've still got 2 hours to go, haven't we?
2 hours to go. And I've got plates. And we have got, I will just let you know, these have already been selling. The junior plates in particularly are flying out the door right now. So if you have been waiting to stock up, this is definitely your time to do it. So I'll just let you know that these are available for you right now. Let me also, before I forget, let you know that we've got the Daily National Craft Month announcement coming up for you in this show too. So if you do fancy, if you want to be in with the chance of getting your hands on a little treat, then this is on its way for you. The winner will be announced in the 7 o'clock show tonight. You'll be getting their hands on all of these goodies. So don't forget, get social to get involved with that. You don't have to write anything specific. You could just be sending in a message. It is National Book Day. Let us know what your favourite book is. It could just be questions for the lovely Craig. Whatever you wish, do feel free to get in touch with us on the socials. We have got loads coming up for you today. So let's have a little peep at them, shall we? On the show tonight, we're going to be looking at your Bloom Sentiment selection. 25 elements within there. This is all about the bargains, as you can see with that massive discount. Should be nearly £40. It's £27 only this evening, or you can get it for $34. Massive saving on that one. We've also got your sentiment stamps. You know those stamps that you just always need? These are a really lovely universal selection with verses, and you're getting for free the jet black ink pad as well, one of the most useful colours in my opinion. So you're getting all of those ones as well, £25 or $33. Then I'm going to bring to you a massive double pack, 24 pages in each, 12 by 12 of your wonderful cards there, and you're going to be getting the ribbons in with it as well. Those ones, you've got that beautiful sort of sunset shade, and you've got those wonderful outdoor hues as well. So you're going to be getting those ones in the 12 by 12, and then we're going to go to the patterned ones. Now this is your navy blush and your decadent decor. Ooh. You're getting free ribbons again with these ones, and you're getting 4 of the colours in each. And don't forget, those colours are beautifully complementary, giving your makes that extra little touch of class. And then, knock knock, who's there? Surprise box. I've never thought of going into stand-up. Anyway, you have got a massive amount of value in this, because if you have got the birthday box before and you loved it, if you get this again, it is the birthday box. It's the surprise box for you, $24.99 or $29.99. You're going to get with this not only that massive discount, but also 50 Yes, 50 bonus points to your Club Inspire. So that's going to take you up maybe closer to that next level and the higher range of discounts. So that is on your screen. We'll be talking to you more about that a little bit later on. Who else is fancying a bit of a staycation? Yeah, me too. This is your staycation collection. You've got loads and loads in here. You're going to get the die collection and you're getting in total 163 elements. The price on screen that you're seeing right now, you've never paid that low before. Always been more expensive than it is on screen. So this is definitely your day to be able to get it. It's the perfect chance to be able to get it. Obviously, can't guarantee these prices again, so do seize the moment whilst you can. And if you do love the idea of a staycation, how about I give to you a beautifully complimentary home away from home pad. Now this is your paper pad. It's 12 by 12 again, so these are absolutely gargantuan. The wonderful thing about these being so large is obviously your crafting just goes on and on and on. Think about how much fun you could have with those, especially if you're getting those extra plates. Don't forget the extra plates are still available for you. Again, just whilst we're on it, the Junior, massively popular, so do feel free to keep on grabbing those ones if you wish. Let's have a little look, if we may, at the glittering snowflakes now. These ones I absolutely adore because, yes, when you think of snowflakes, you may well be thinking winter, you may well be thinking Christmas, etc. But who else has got people in their family who are obsessed with the likes of Frozen or any of the Frozen spin-offs? These are going to be perfect for all year round birthday cards, anniversary cards, whatever it may be. So let me show you some of the treats I've got for you today. This is the frosted Flurry die that you've got here. I really like the way you've got such intricate detail, and that is one of the reasons we absolutely love the signature collections, isn't it? I've also got in here for you the frosted windows. As you can see in the design here, it's giving you that 2D effect. I've got some mock-ups for these as well. You've got your grande snowflake die, lovely and intricate, really detailed. And I think with this one, if you change the colour of it, actually it's more of a lace look. I could see this on a congratulations on your engagement card, actually, all year round. I've also got in here for you your Hello Winter cut and embossing folder. Embossing, one of my favourite things that is in the collection, as is the frosted dimension die and the joyful snowflakes. You've not just got that though. Oh no, this is a full bundle for you, giving you more savings in your money. The frosted layers stamp set and the winter solstice set as well. You're getting all of that in here. Now that is massive. You've got £40 only for all of that. Big discount, big discount, including, don't forget, if you're a new customer, you're getting that money off as well. Let me say hi to some of you if I will. We've had some lovely good afternoons. Diane's in sunny East TN. Why don't I know where that is? Tennessee. Of course it is America.
Of course it is.
I was thinking Tyne and Weir. No, that'd be TW. We have got Petra in from Sweden. Hello to you. We've got Fran in from sunny Ocean City. Oh, beautiful. Let me get to some of your messages. Aloha and good morning again, Craig and Becky and all of the crafty peeps. And that's from, oh, Malia. Lush in Hawaii. Nice. Will is saying, I love a bargain too, Bex. Are you a bargain lover?
You know, I don't go out hunting for one, but I do like a bargain. When you stumble one, yeah, we've got George Square in the gallery still today, two Georges, Georgina and George. Yeah, if I stumble upon one, like Georgina's just said, absolutely, yeah. I think that gives me more of a thrill, yeah, because you've not expected it and you've just got that bargain. Mm-hmm.
I am. You know, I'm about to compare myself to a very unattractive animal, but it's just going to have to happen. You know, truffle hunting pigs. That's what I'm like with a discount. If I go and research something online, before I check out, I will research if there are discount codes to be found.
Right.
Might spend 20 minutes doing that.
It's like some of the guys in the USA, the extreme couponing.
Yes.
Type yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's what my fridge is. It's just coupon after coupon. I love it, I do. Anyway, we've got Linda in saying, great to have a full day with you, Becky. Oh, thank you. You're a breath of fresh air. That's so sweet. I'll get back to some more of your messages in a little bit. But who fancies some demonstrations from the gorgeous Craig? Yep, me too. I'm diving on in with you, Craig.
Rightio, let's do it. So as everyone knows, I just adore Christmas and love Christmas. So I thought what we'll do is let's kickstart with our glitter and snowflake. However, what I'm only doing is within that full collection that you're going to be getting, I'm only going to be using 2 elements. So what we're going to do is I've taken some cardstock from our 12 by 12 texture. So a couple of them are like the pastels, one of them is from the brights. So I've gone for a deep shade. This one I'm going to keep whole. This middle one, what I've done is I've chopped it down. Let's just quickly tell you, because I know that you like to know the measurements. This one is 6 by 6. This one is 5 3/4 by 5 3/4, and this one is 5 1/2 by 5 1/2. As always, I like to do majority of my mats and layers at 1/4 of an inch increments. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring in the embossing folder, and this one, the Frosted Elegance. So what we're going is, although we've got this bit of a bright mint colour, I'm going to bring in my Midnight Opaque Pigment ink pad. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up, and what I'm doing is I'm having a look. So this is the embossed side. So this is all lifted with the embossed snowflake. This all has the indents, the grooves in this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Midnight, and we're going to pop this all the way over. So not only is this going to give us a letterpress technique, what I'm going to do, because it's pigment, it's going to give us that sticky residue from the ink. So what's going to happen is I can come along afterwards, sprinkle some embossing powder over the top, and give it a melt. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this minty coloured cardstock, and I'm popping it on the clean side just now so I can get it lined up. And then once I'm happy, I'm going to close it. What we're then going to do, when it comes to Gemini Junior plate, absolutely, I am going to say to you, if you can, go for an additional set of plates, and if you can only go for one of them, go for your Gemini Junior plates. With the Gemini Junior, they're going to go straight into the Junior, hence why they're called Gemini Junior plates. Go figure. But what you can do is you can turn them around the other way and then go through the large Gemini. Now, straight away, within the bundle, you're getting the magnetic shim. I use the magnetic shim for the foil press. Remember how I said if you can, get an extra one and use one just for the Junior and one for your foil press? Perfect opportunity. I always say to you as well, these are our studio plates. You know I always like to keep my top plate clean, not cut, flat, so when I do embossing, perfect opportunity to stock up then, and you can do the things that I do. So really think hard. If you, maybe straight away now you're thinking, don't need any additional plates, worthwhile just popping a set, if 2, if you can, into your basket. But what we've done here is, you can see now, we've got that letterpress technique. So the ink, the Midnight Blue, has gone into the backdrop of the cardstock. So all the snowflake, this has stayed the original colour. But what we're then going to do is we're going to go in with some embossing powder, and this is clear embossing powder, and this will only stick to the Midnight Blue ink because it's the pigment, so it's sticky. And when I say sticky, it's not sticky as in tacky if you stick your hands on it. It's sticky enough to hold the powder. So what we're going to do is I'm going to tap some of that excess off. Now, it's gone a bit cloudier. It's no different really to what you seen a moment ago. The powder's stuck to the base of the card, but where the high snowflake detail is, it's nice and flat and smooth without any powder. So let's pop all that back in. Let's bring our heat gun for a moment. It's going to take no time at all. But we're going to get that to temperature, which is there. And then I'm going to start at one end. As soon as I start to see this melt, I'm going to, well, we can see it on the screen, look at that. We're going to move it. So we're going to move our heat tool, keep it still, and just move the tool as it melts. Once it gets going, it's literally going to get going. And we're going to get this nice, icy, crystallized effect. only on the backdrop of the card, not the main snowflake. So we're going to work that all the way along and carrying on. And although I've used the midnight blue, you could be using any colour that you want. And it's just adding that extra bit of depth when it comes to the mint cardstock. So finishing this all the way along, melting it. It's also going to give us that sort of glazed look. And there we go, that's all we need to do on that one. And then, I'm not sure if we can, oh look at that, look at that, shiny, shiny. But that shiny, shiny is only gone onto the back layer of that card that we can see here.
Amazing.
So I'm going to set that to the side. Let's bring in our top piece of cardstock, which is the white one. And I don't want to get any blue on this, so let's just give that a little bit of a clean and a little bit of a dry down. Bringing in this cardstock. So we're going to bring in our plates again. So base cutting plate, top plate, magnetic, and then plastic.
And these again are the junior.
They are indeed, absolutely. And if you have the large Gemini, you can do exactly what I'm doing, but either use your large Gemini plates, or as we always like to say, because Sarah does it a lot, the two Debbies do it. Actually, Jan does it. Actually, I think most of the girls on the team do it. They use their junior plates, but within the large Gemini.
Because I have the large Gemini, but I know I need the junior plates because it just takes so much, it's quicker, isn't it?
It is, because it's basically, it's taken half the time of using your larger plates because it's half the size.
Yeah.
But then the same goes for if you are looking to invest in larger plates, new larger plates. If you have been lucky enough to get the Gemini Pro, the large plates, A4 plates, will also go through the Pro by twisting them around as well. So you've got that, the one set of plates, but it just goes into that higher up machine as you go on. Really good idea and concept. But now that we've die cut this one, so we're going to take the snowflake out, and I'm going to carefully peel this one off. So let's take that one off. Take this top one as well. So let's take a bit of card, a bit of tape, and then what I'm going to do is I actually want the aperture. And the whole kind of concept of this die is actually you would be using the aperture. But as you can see, you do get the die cut piece that you would be using as well. So let's just start to layer these bits up. Let's bring in our tape runner. Even on that side there, which is the deboss side, look at that, isn't that lovely as well?
Stunning.
So I know some people will say the emboss detail is the right side and the deboss is the wrong side. I don't see it that way. I don't see it that way at all, because the deboss side can look just as lovely as the emboss side. Now I'm going to bring this one into place, and I'm going to pop that one into here. And then what I'm going to do is, for time and speed, I'm just going to pop 4 foam pads into here, lifting it slightly. And then this is going to be an aperture, a window, a snowflake window, looking through into the detail of the snowflake underneath. So we can pop that one into place here. I'm going to leave it like that because we are jam-packed full when it comes to products and demos on Cartload tonight. But maybe a little sentiment together with one of the sentiments, maybe a few of the other dies. You've got these additional little snowflake dies that you can see here. Pop it onto a card blank at 6x6, maybe 7x7. But really, how effective is that by actually looking through the snowflake into the emboss? And because we've done a bit of heat embossing, just finishes it off by giving it that bit of a glisten.
It's a double ooher. You know, when you get a card out and you maybe didn't expect to see the sheen, you're, ooh, ooh, yeah. It's a double ooher that. Thank you so much for showing us that. I think that's fab. We are bringing to you the Glitter Snowflake collection. So let me just briefly remind you what you're getting in here. All of these treats and goodies. You're going to be getting absolutely oodles, the frosted window, which we saw, the Grande Snowflake. You're going to be getting the embossing hello cutters, as well as the frosted dimension die and the joyful snowflake. You're getting in your sentiments, your added extra stamps, and hello, a massive amount of extra treats, paper stock. In fact, it's vellum and cardstock you're going to be getting in with this. So you're getting, the vellum itself is 12 by 12. I'll give you a little shimmy through of those in a bit. And you're going to be getting the Cartload collection. That is a separate bundle. It is a separate one, but we'll be bringing them ones to you as well in a little second that are going to go perfectly with it. They're on your screen right now. So they go perfectly with it. And the great thing, I suppose, with working with these different textures, working with your high sheen and even some of your matte metallics, and also working with your vellum, which is one of my favourite products, you are going to be getting a lovely multi-layered effect. If you haven't seen vellum before, let me just show you. It's got this wonderful translucency to it, and it gives you this really layered look, which again is brilliant. You can use it for window designs, you can use it as added elements, you can use it just as a backing paper and card by itself if you particularly like the design that's on there. So in this selection, you're going to be getting all 6 of these designs, and they are 12 by 12, 160 GSM, of course. Do you fancy seeing some inspo using them together? Shall we? Yeah, go on then. So if you do want the metallic cards, you want to get what's on your screen right now. And this right here is one of the makes that's been created. This is with the glittering snowflake. This one's been designed by lovely Sandy. Hiya, Sandy. We've got so many. Oh, this is what we're talking about. Lovely Craig made a bit of a shaker earlier on. And that's what this one's making me think of, definitely. But can you see that, although it says winter on it, that would be great for somebody who loves a little bit of a snowman-based, or what are they called? Frozen. What are they called? Elsa? No, Elsa. Elsa and Anna, isn't it? Oh, Georgina was in straight away then. Anna, I know it.
I've never seen it, and even I know.
You've never seen Frozen?
No. I know the song. I know the song. Yeah. But no, I've never seen it.
George has never seen it either. No. Wait, no one else on the team has ever seen it? Right, film night in here next week. We have also got for you this beauty here, which again is making the most of that acetate too. So those are just a few little things to inspire you with this collection. As I always think and say, if you love it and you want to make it, treat yourself to it, or else you can't. It's not the most poetic, but it is true. So do feel free to grab those ones whilst you fancy it. Do you love your 12 by 12s? I've got more.
Yes, I do, sorry. Yes, I love my 12 by 12s, Becky.
Thank you. Tell me why.
I just think you get more value for your money.
And that is what we all want, isn't it?
It is. And then quickly as well, just to say as well, these ones that you've got, these complement perfectly if you've happened to get your got it, get it good that's running this week. They complement them.
Easy for you to say.
If you've got it, because if you've just ordered it, you'll have not got it yet. So if you have got it, if you've got it as you've already purchased it, not received it, but if you've purchased it or you're going to purchase it, it's going to complement what you've bought when it Becky, just go for it. If you get your got it good, it's going to complement what Becky's about to show you right now.
It was like poetry, that. It was beautiful.
It was like dancing on ice with Torval and Dean, but within crafty verbal diarrhea words.
It was, yeah, it was exactly the same. I'd give you a gold medal. We have got paper pads here for you, the 12 by 12. So we're talking 12 by 12 if you are new. We're obviously talking about the size, so we're talking 12 by 12 inches on these ones. And in these colours, I'm going to be bringing to you your orange sunset, and I'm going to be bringing to you your lovely lilacs as well. Let's have a little nosy through these, shall we? Because these ones, I have to say, are beautiful. Have a little look at the sheen. Get ready. Oh, Oh, hey up, that's my Furby noise
That's
again. They have such a wonderful look to them. It's, you know how you get different types of paint? So you have your matte paint, you have your gloss paint. This is like your satin. It's a really beautiful, slight sheen that you're getting on these. And I really like the effect that that gives you. Again, in your cards, loads of different colours there, the 4 different colours, 24 in total. Let me show you your lovely lilacs. These ones here, you've got your lilacs. And I always think of this as like maybe walking through a field of heather, or possibly looking in lavender fields, or maybe even, I'm very lucky, I live next to a wood that has loads of bluebells when the time of year is correct, and that's what this reminds me of, walking through a bluebell wood. So again, 24 set of them, and you get in the free complimentary ribbons to go with them as well. All of that today, $39.98, should be nearly £50, or $49.90. I've got another section of this, which is same size, same types of ribbons, but this time it's patterned. And this really does give a little bit of extra dimension. In these ones, you're going to be getting 30 pages in each of them. So this one is your navy blush paper, and we know that this has been extremely popular in the past. And I think you're going to be able to tell why when you see it. Again, can you see that beautiful sheen? It's got almost like a rose gold undertone, that one, doesn't it? So this has got that kind of watercolour finish. You've got the double sides on these ones, both sides as beautiful, if not more beautiful than the other. So you've got a wonderful effect here. You can see those changing in the tones. Think about who you might be gifting these to. Have you got anyone who's into geometrics? If so, it might be for them. It's perfect effect there. And then you're going to be bringing to you also your decadent decor. These would be great for anyone who bought the lovely village pop-up cutout designs that we did. I could imagine these as wallpaper on the inside. Again, you've got lots of texture within these. Actually, I could so imagine this on the paper piercing you did earlier on. Very similar in the style, actually, isn't it? So again, you've got double-sided on these ones. So you're going to be getting a really professional finish no matter how you decide to do these. That's a really beautiful, bold one, that, isn't it? It's got a paisley feel to it, definitely. So again, on these ones, you're going to be getting the different styles, the different designs. There's your final one in that book. Great for memory books with the big sizes. You're getting those ones with complimentary and free ribbons. And you're going to be getting the 8 different colours in total, 4 in each pack, and you're getting all of them today. Now they are going to be giving you a really chic look, a really elegant look. For me, quite a homely look. If you fancy the great outdoors, let's go on a staycation together, shall we? Where'd you fancy going? Where'd you fancy? Have a little look. Oh, I think these are wonderful. Do you have a caravan? If you do, and you're a caravan person, a caravan lover, because I know sales of caravans went massive last year, wouldn't they? Oh, it might be motorhome in the US. These are going to be great for you. So we're bringing to you the Simple Life collection, the Road Trip collection. I really like these ones. Look, you've got a little flamingo there. You've got a picnic basket, your picnic blanket as well. Got lovely elements. Then we've got Life's a Beach as well. You've got your Mr. Whippy ice cream. You've got your 99 in there as well. You've got oodles. And then we've got your Happy Camper as well. There we go. Happy Camper for all of those with the wanderlust who like the great outdoors. We have also got a 12 by 12 pad that goes with them. Where are you? There it is. 2 ticks. Just going down here. Just grabbing it. This one. So this is the board that goes, the selection that goes with it. You're getting a huge amount in here. 48 of those ones for you. And check these ones out. I think, I've got 1,002 ideas in mind for that one. You can see you're getting loads of beautiful details in here. What I like about these ones is it's not just the colour palettes that we've gone for, it's really the textures as well. This for me is like a wooden boardwalk you might be going along on the beach. That one for me, you can imagine sort of sitting out under the stars, maybe camping away in the evening. So there's lots of scenic ones, but there's also textures as well, which you can use perfectly with this range or across your other collections that you have. So again, absolutely oodles and oodles in there. In total, 48 on those ones. And you're looking at 180, Jessa. Let me remind you about the plates. They are back, and they are back and popular. You're going to be getting 2 cutting plates, the plastic shim needed, the magnetic shim, the embossing mat, the metal cutting plate, and the gorgeous storage bag. You're going to be saving over 30%. 30% discount you're going to be getting with these, which is massive. So that's the original size one. Now the next ones have been so popular. We've got the juniors. The junior plates we're bringing to you, it's the same kind of situation. You're going to be getting 2 of the clears as well. There's plastic shim, the magnetic shim, of course. You're getting the carrier, the cutting plate as well, the embossing mat. You're getting all of that in one place for the junior, but as we always say, you can use it on the junior, you can use it on the original as well. So you can treat yourself to that one if you do want to. All the info is now on your screen, so do seize the moment whilst you're getting something special. Let me bring to you now, if you were watching earlier on, the wonderful foiling demo. We have got some more coming up for you because I know that that was really popular earlier on this morning when we did the wake up call with the lovely Craig. We're bringing to you now your foil stamp and cut. These are, I have to say, inspirational. You are going to use these over and over and over. We're bringing to you these 2. You're going to get the Just For You. Isn't that a song? Just for you. I feel like that's a song. And you're getting Star as well. Star definitely is. Oh, Lucky Star I'm thinking of. Anyway, you're getting both of these ones together. They're going to create some wonderful pieces. You're looking at just £10.49 on those ones, which should be nearly £30, so it's a great one. Let me show you how they look overall. Look how beautiful. Oh, it is. Just looks like looking up at a starry sky, isn't it? Let me show you the ones that we were talking about this morning. So these are the ornate swirls and vintage lace. Now I had to show you them this morning because we had so few of them. There are even less now, as you can imagine. So if you do love the look of these, do please feel free to grab them. We are going to be talking more about the foil stamping in a little bit. Fancy seeing how they look in the end? Whoosh! Oh, look at that. And, for me, when I'm looking at these, the ideas just spring to mind massively. Imagine foiling onto a nice ribbon and then maybe putting that around the base of a birthday cake. That'd look incredible, wouldn't it? Maybe you want to be using this one here as your background, as you can see this, but maybe a photograph over the top. For me, this has got a touch of the masquerade about it. Have you got any photos when you've been to a masquerade ball and you're thinking, do you know what, they're still on my phone or still on my camera, I need to print them off. This could be a great frame for those because it's got that ornate feel, hasn't it? So those 2 you're going to be getting £17.50 or $26. One more set of these to show you, and it is the Expressions. And for me, when I'm looking at these, I just think time and time and time again, if you love a bargain, I'm going to bring you 3 for the price of 2. And I'm starting off with Silent Night. Now, Silent Night, you may well think that's very Christmassy, but I will be honest with you, I have got a wonderful best friend who is pregnant, and I've had another best friend who's recently had a child. I think Silent Night could be very, very useful for them as well. I will be entirely honest. My lovely friend, if I sent her a card with a picture of her newborn child with Silent Night, it would definitely make her laugh. So who knows, it could be for that. Yeah. No, it definitely wouldn't be. She gets my sarcasm. It would not be the end of the friendship. I've also got Celebrate, and this is beautiful. I love this. It's almost sort of calligraphy style, isn't it? Really pretty. And then you have got your Christmas wishes as well. Perfect for all of you festive lovers. Bringing it to you, bargainacious price. Who fancies getting foily? Yeah. Which one are we going to be using first, please?
I am going to go with the backgrounds first, simply because I absolutely cannot believe we still have some in stock. I know there's not a lot. I honestly thought that they were going to go this morning, simply because that's why we showcased them in Wake Up Call, because I didn't think they were going to last. So I'm just gobsmacked.
There's hardly any left.
Yeah, I'm not surprised on that one, but I am just surprised that we've still got some. So what I'm going to do with these ones, we're going to have a bit of a foil press, what's the word? Oh, marathon that lasts however long it's going to take. And I'm going to do it on black. I'm going to do some on black, some on white, just to showcase the different designs.
Fab.
So what we're going to do is, let's take the vintage lace background for this one. Absolutely gorgeous. And with this one, once you've foiled it, you can chop your cardstock down. You're going to get borders, intricate borders as well. Lots of ways in which you can use them. Lots of tuitions when it comes to the foil press on Crafters TV, so go back and watch them. Thousands of hours, I'm told. So what we're doing is I've popped it onto 45 seconds at the top, and it's on green to let me know it is good to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop our foil press stamp into place and press start. So that's going to do the countdown, and that 45 seconds, that is a perfect amount of time for it to sit onto the heat, for the heat to come up, and then that's going to distribute, the heat from edge to edge when it comes to the background. Then means that when you go to foil it onto cardstock, whether that is smooth card, texture card, mirror card, Centura Pearl, anything like that, it will. But you can still do it on things like acetate and vellum and faux leather and all these different materials as well. It looks phenomenal. Whether you're using it as a backdrop or start to cut around it using your nesting dies if you want to. Beeps to say that it's ready. So what I'm going to do with this one is I've brought in my gold paper craft foil, shiny side down, and as I say, we're going to bring in our black cardstock because this really showcases the design. So what we can do is just sliding that one out, and then we're going to run this one through our Gemini Junior. So with the foil press, as many of you'll know, if you don't, it goes straight through the Gemini Junior, no issues at all, no problems at all, and no changes at all. If you do have the large Gemini, you can still use your Gemini Junior. You'll just need what you call an extender plate. So it's just a plate, same as this, but slightly bigger. So then what we're going to do is straight away from up top, look at that. Isn't that just simply phenomenal?
Fab.
We've not even taken the waist off. It reminds me as well, kind of like a snakeskin kind of-ish.
That's totally what I was going to say, like really expensive handbags.
Yes, yes, absolutely does. Reptilian, absolutely. It was Georgina just saying that a moment ago. Look at that.
Oh, that looks amazing.
Isn't that simply phenomenal? So that is our gold on top of our black cardstock. Incredible. Cut into it, chop into it, take pieces out if you want to, use it as a backdrop, use it as a wrap if you want. Lots of different ways. Do go back on Wake Up Call this morning and watch that if you didn't see it already, where I showed you how you can use the waist as well. But then what we're going to do is let's bring in our next one. I just checked, Georgina, we're going into the next background or the next foil press product? Knock it up, so we're going to go into the next background. So what we're then going to do is we just need to wait on that coming up to temperature again. So what it's just done is it's gone to green. No, it's not. That's a lie. It's nothing like green. It's gone to red, which just says, Craig, we just need to wait a little bit longer. Not much longer. It'll beep in a second. Doesn't take as long as when you first put on your foil press, because obviously it's completely at room temperature. So what we just need to do is just make that come back up to temperature in a second. So what we can do is let's go, because it's a background and because it will really show off the detail, I'm going to go onto black card. Oh, there we go, perfect. Actually, no, let's do Centura Pearl. Let's do Centura Pearl with this backdrop. So what I'm going to take, Georgina, we can foil onto so many different materials when it comes to the foil press, not just cardstock. So with this one here, with the swirls, what I'm doing, once again, because it's the same size as to what we used a minute ago, 45 seconds, and we're pressing start. Once again, that's going to do that countdown. Let's show you a few things that you could be making when it comes to these backdrops. So we're going to bring these ones in. So that's what we just used a moment ago when it comes to that backdrop. So this is what I mean by cut into it, die cut into it if you want. That's an instant card on its own. Or what you can then do is chop certain areas off and then layer it up if you want to. So you don't have to use the full lot. And then because you can foil so many different materials, if you do like your soft crafts, or whether it is faux leathers, whether it's satin or organza, great for foiling into your ribbons. But this is what I also showed and done this morning. So that was onto our black card. And this was the waist. This was the waist that I showed you what you could do on Wake Up Call. And that is using the background that I'm doing now. So what we're going to do, up to temperature, let's bring in some red to, actually, do you know what? Let's go for a bit of gold, a bit of red, and let's go for a bit of copper here. Ooh. Then what we're going to do is let's pop our cardstock over the top, Centura Pearl, carbon plate. We're going to slide that one out. We're going to run that one through. So I had these strips already cut because we're going to do the sentiments just shortly, but then I just thought, let's go for it. Let's use the 3 strips together. It is key to have all your different elements ready to go. So your foil press stamp ready to go, your foils cut ready to go, your cardstock ready to go. Because if you don't, that means your foil press stamp's going to stay on the heat longer than it actually needs. That's when you can get over foiling. So what we can do is if I peel this one off, we're going to see, even from up above, we've got the impression. So let's go for the gold. You can see, lovely. And that is Centura Pearl. And then what we've done, actually you can see there as well, what I've done is I foiled onto the foil. That's cool. You can see. But if we take that one off, we now go into the red. And then if we take that one off, we then go into the copper.
Oh, it's like a metallic sunset.
It is, isn't it? Now, that's what I was just waiting to say a minute ago. These strips were because I cut them to do the sentiments shortly. But these could be offcuts. These could be little slithers that you've got that maybe you don't know what to do because they're not big enough. Whereas these, you can do them now. So then what I can do is bring this one back into place. And as I said this morning, when it comes to the foil press, you do get your finger protectors and your guards. It doesn't get overly hot, not for me. So I'm absolutely fine picking this up with my hands. It's not boiling hot. But if you do have any issues with the heat, you've got that one there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use these element ones here. And let's go for the star. So what these ones do, within this one here, that star, that foils as well. Then this really diddy little sentiment that actually says star, that foils as well. But then what you've also got is you've got this star and that actually die cuts. So you can die cut your apertures within the middle. So let's do that one. Let's bring in, this is white smooth cardstock. And I'm going to, because I've got some red ready to go. So what I'm going to do is bring in, I am just going to address something that Georgina just said into my ear. It is coming. It is coming.
The foil press.
Yes. She thinks we should have a dedicated foil press show coming up at some point. It is coming. I say nothing more other than there's a foil press show and craft along. So what we're going to do is this does a countdown.
Oh, you're like Fort Knox, aren't you? I love that bit of insight.
I was about to say someone may be in trouble tomorrow. I'm not here tomorrow. A couple of days off, so I can wait till Monday. There you go. I've told you it here first. Well, what we've got is we've done that to temperature, and then I'm going to pop my foil over the top. I'm going to bring in my cardstock. Now, I would try and cut that down into size, but for time and speed, I'm going to pop that one on. We're then going to bring that one in, and then we're going to slide that one out, so we can bring this one into place. So now, what we can then do, I'm not even going to say the date because I really probably will get into trouble, but it is this month, that's what I'm going to say. 25th of March. We're going to have a foil press.
Oh,
yeah, I have to say, currently, subject to change, I have to say that malarkey. But there will be a foil press craft along.
Cool.
And I'm not doing it, I'm joking, I am. Now, let's have a look at this. So this is now foiled, our star. Look at that, we've got all those stripes within the star. What I'm going to do is you can, if you wanted to, Becky, let's even do this before we move any further. Let's bring in our foil press again. I'm going to bring this right down. Now, I am literally going to go for 2 seconds because the sentiment that I'm going to use, and I'm a messy pup, which is not like me, so it's disappeared. Where is my little foil press sentiment? Right, what we can then do instead, let's take the one from Just For You. It's really going to annoy me. I seen it right to the side of me a minute ago. Anyway.
You do strike me as a very clean crafter.
It's sitting on top of my foil press. Look at that.
Right in front of you.
Did see it. Yeah, I do like to. I'm one of those that I'm neat and tidy and organised. I'll do a project, it gets really messy, and then before I move on to the next one, I tidy it all up, sort it all out, and then carry on going again. So what I'm going to do with this one is let's bring in a bit of copper on the gold. And once again, I know I keep saying it, but now the reason I'm going to use black for this one is because I can show you a couple of the different alternate ways that you can use this foil press, stamp and die. So what we can then do, let's go a bit bigger, Craig, because you need to die cut it with the star. Let's bring in our star that says star. So what we can do is we can pop that one on. Now I need everything literally ready to go. So we pop that one on. I'm not even going to put the carbon plate over the top. 2 seconds. We're then going to bring in our foil, popping that on, and our cardstock, and we can put our carbon plate, sliding it out, running it through. Could do this bit at the same time if you want, to keep the sentiment in the middle, but what's great about these ones is having that die, it gives you the option to create an aperture, or maybe you want to die cut this separate and have it actually standing proud on top of your card, on top of your star. So let's run this one to the side and move this one. So let's peel this one off, and we've now got our sentiment that says star.
Lush.
It's nice, isn't it?
Lovely.
So nice. So what we can then do, a couple of options at this point. I'm going to make sure that's not over foiling, that's just a bit excess foil. Let's pop that one on, and my low-tack tape. And this is where the extra fun bit comes into place, Becky, because there's a few things you can actually do. So what I'm going to do is pop my die over the top, and for time and speed, let's bring in our mini. So this can go through. So the first option that we've got is simply to pop your die cut piece in the middle of your star and have it so it's standing proud. So if we pop this one into place here, that could be lifted on foam pads and it's going to sit up high and proud. Alternatively, what you could do is you can bring in your die, we can pop that into the middle, and then we can tape that into place. We can then pop my dies onto my plate, and then we're going to plastic, magnetic and top plate. I think we need to invest in more of our junior plates. They're getting a bit worn.
They are still available.
A wee bit
if they're
worn,
getting a bit
Georgina.
worn.
Worn as in wear your clothes, worn.
I like that you add the extra syllable. I think it sounds nice.
Or did I say it in a different way, did I?
Worn, apparently.
Worn.
Not just worn.
What, just not worn?
I do it before. Like, I say before sometimes, as opposed to just before. So we're on the same boat
We're on the
here.
same.
Jumper board!
There we go. Now, what we've done is we've cut out the aperture
Fab.
of the star. So this could be the top part of a shaker. What you could do as well, let's pretend we haven't die cut that out. So this could be our cardstock with the sentiment we foiled. That could then sit proud on the top of it. So then you're looking into the aperture of your sentiment. And as I say, if you were to include maybe a shaker element or that, you've got that option there. So you can either have it sitting right in the back, or you could, once again, if this was flat, what you could have that so it's sitting proud within the middle that you can see here. So a couple of different ways in which you can use it, get creative with them, and just have a good play when it comes to these foil press stamping cuts.
Thank you so much for showing us that. If you do want to treat yourself, let me remind you what we're bringing to you in this time with these wonderful foil presses. We've got your backgrounds. These are the ones with that lovely lace-like look, and of course your swirls in here as well. So these are the types of treats you're getting in there. On your screen right now, both of them together should be nearly £60. $17.50 only, or $26. This is what this section of the show is all about, isn't it? It's fabulous deals. So seize the moment on those two if you so wish. We have also got the stamp and cut ones as well, which is the Just For You and the Superstar collections. So this is your star, and then you've got the Just For You. This is the one where in the piece that's been created, you've gone for that wonderful, deep, intoxicating midnight blue with that wonderful silver foil on it. So you can treat yourself to those ones as well. On your screen again, absolute discount of a bargain there, £17.50 or $26. And then we've got the expressions here, and we're bringing to you the Celebrate the Season. I'll show you the mock-ups of these ones. I think these are fabulous. This is by Karen. So you've got the Christmas foiling stamp sentiments here, and we've also got in there the Silent Night. Great not only for Christmas but for newborns. And also you've got the Christmas wishes as well in here. So, well, my lovely producer Georgina's just saying, I wish I could write like that. It takes a long amount of time to be able to get that wonderful sort of stylized calligraphy effect. This though does it for you like that, especially of course if you are going to be using it with your fabulous machines. So do feel free to grab those ones whilst you can. $15.98 on those today. If you're getting it in the UK, $23.90 for you. Can I just remind you whilst we're here, because this one in particular is so popular, I am bringing to you the plates. Now these are back by popular demand. If you are brand new, or you've maybe been with us for a little bit of time, if you are new, first off, hiya, how are you? I'm Becky. It's my first full day, so I'm new too. Maybe you've got a Gemini cutter like myself. I've had mine for a long old time. You may well be thinking, why on earth do I want to get my hands on another set of plates? For me personally, as I was mentioning before, I do have the Gemini. I think using the small plates for me would be fantastic, because when I've been seeing demos and sort of counting how quickly the junior plates go through, it's seconds, isn't it? What, 7-8 seconds? It takes hardly any time. So time saving, I've definitely got my eyes on these ones. So you're going to be getting the junior. We have got that today whilst we're live on air. Your wonderful deal, it's £37 or $44.50. And remember, you get everything that you need for the sandwiches, including the lovely carry case as well. And you've got the original too. If you do want the larger ones, let me show you the size difference in case you are new. Wow. So again, all of these, you've got exactly what you need in here. In fact, just whilst we take a second, let me give you a little show of what you are going to be getting inside the wonderful carry case. So you're going to be getting 2 of the clear cutting plates. You're also going to be getting your plastic shim, which is a must-have. You've got in here too your metallic, and you're bringing to you the magnetic, all in the lovely carrying case as well. So it's all here in one place, the largest size as well we've got for you. Let's have have a little natter to some of you, shall we? Because I do like keeping up to date with what you're all up to. I've just knocked a card over. Come back here, you. We've had Will in saying, I love a bargain too. Linda is in with us. Hello to you, Lynn. Linny is saying, oh, Becky, you're so lovely. You've been brilliant today. Looking forward to this show with you and Craig. Oh, you're a love. Thank you so much. We've got, what's that name? Kepis Moo? Saying the staycation stamps are super cute and I can't wait to use them. I agree with you, they're adorable, aren't they? We've got Dawn in saying, I love my Snowflake collection. Oh, I bet you're having a lot of fun with that, and hopefully, I'm sure with a lot of inspiration from the lovely Craig. We've got June in saying, Becky, it has been a fun day with you and Craig. Really enjoyed the whole day. Oh, June, you've been with us since this morning. Mwah, that's going out to you. That's really sweet, thank you. I do try and avoid those ones because they do make me a bit blushy. I have got Carol in saying, I would not have thought of using the pigment ink on the background and then embossing them. Thanks, Craig.
You're very welcome.
Is a really good idea. We've got Jean in saying, evening, Craig and Becky. I've just bought both sets of the plates.
Yes.
Such a good price, and thank you, Crafter's Companion. I think there'll be a few people buying both sets. What do you reckon?
Oh, absolutely. I think so. And then very quickly as well, before I joined Crafter's Companion, I used to buy my plates from the website, and I always waited when, at the time, they had 3 plates for £30. So I would always get my 2 plates and my plastic shim. So I got them for £30. And that's for the junior ones. Now look at the price you've got from that full bundle, including the wallet as well. Absolute stonking deal, stonking deal.
It's absolute bargainacious, isn't it? I love it. We have got so much more to come, including more demonstrations, more deals and more treats. But for now, let us just remind you how you can make even more out of this bargainacious couple of hours.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money-saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the Crafty makes. We'll send you a completely free quarterly Digimag direct into your inbox, giving you lots of hints, tips, inspiration, additional offers and some sneaky behind the scenes gossip from the team. So what are you waiting for? Become a member of our club today.
Welcome back to Cartload. It's me, Becky. It's lovely to be with you, and I am joined by the stellar Craig.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh, no,
That's
you're
a
welcome.
very nice introduction.
We've got some unboxing with you shortly.
We do indeed. That is unboxing, not boxing, because I can't box. I could wrestle. I've watched it long enough to know the moves, but I can't box. It's unboxing.
Favourite wrestling move?
Oh, I do like a powerbomb.
Oh, I don't know, have a clue what that is, so I'm just going to smile and nod. Does sound a bit like a cocktail. Oh, don't mind if I do. We have got so much coming up for you on the show. I will just let you know the plates are going bonkers. The juniors in particularly are very, very popular, backed by mega demand. So if you do want to seize the moment, you can grab them. We are bringing to you the goodies, the juniors at the bottom of the screen right now if you want them. You've got the Gemini Complete plate at the side there, so seize the moment. We have got some more items that we want to tell you about coming up on the show for you tonight. These are your beautiful Aqua Markers. Now in each set you're going to be getting 6 colours and you're going to be getting 4 packs of them. And do not forget, you've got the different sizes, you've got the different thicknesses of nib, if you will. Great word, nib. Always makes me smile. Anyway, you've got your Aqua Markers, a Show 24 pen collection, and you are getting $38.97, down from $51.95, and you're getting it for $53.85 if you're in the US. As well as that, we're going to bring to you your watercolor card collection. Now, watercolor card is very, very important depending on what products you're using. Am I correct, Craig?
You are absolutely spot on. So if you want to do colouring with alcohol pens, use your Nina. If you want to do it with your watercolours, such as your Aqua or your Sparkle, then your watercolour card is perfect, because your watercolour card has been made and manufactured to work best for anything that is water-based. So that is the perfect one to do your watercolouring with.
It is the perfect pairing. And we've then got for you your metallic pencils, and these, as you can see, are coming with the premium black paper as well. You're getting a 12 pack of these ones, and you're getting a range of wonderful colours, and they are in pencil, so you use them just as you would, so they keep going on and on and on. No need to refill and restock very often at all. So you're getting all of those, £18 or $23. You've got over 20% off there, but don't forget, if you are part of the Club Inspire, then you're getting even extra off that as well. So bargain upon bargain. Let's show you now the shadow alphabet as well. This is on its way. We absolutely adore these ones. We had a little bit of a sneak preview of them on the wake up call this morning. So if you do want to go and watch back on that, you can at your leisure. You are getting the shadow alphabet. These are your lovely large letters, around about 3.5 to 4 centimetres in height, and you're getting them for £40 only, even though they should be over £92. That's $66. So it should be nearly $150. As well as that, we've got the small stamp folder. And this is great for all of your dies. If you are anything like me, if you do not control your crafts control you. You can't find them, you can't remember where you've put them because they end up sort of spread around the house. If you keep everything all where it's meant to be straight away, you will save yourself time and money. And that is how you can do it. The small stamp, and that is for the magnetic storage panels as well. $14.99 or $14.95 for you. So big discounts on that one, over 20% off on that one as well. So Oodles coming up for you with more demos as well, including an unboxing now over in Craig Corner.
Thank you very much, and we're going to show you and do the unboxing of probably what's got to be one of the worst kept surprises when it comes to us at Crafters Companion. So anyone that's new that's just joining us recently, then it's going to be a surprise for you. However, it's not something new. It's something that we've had for a wee while, and we are literally getting to the end of the stock that we've got left. It was a birthday surprise box when it was celebrating birthdays, but what we're going to do is we're going to have a look, and I don't know if you just noticed as well, Tracy just popped in a minute ago for our halfway point cuppa and coffee for us. So
she's an absolute love.
She's a gem.
She is. I carried on talking whilst blowing her kisses.
Gosh, I can't do that.
Multitasking, of course you can.
I can do multitasking. I just can't talk and kiss at the same time.
I don't know why, but that makes me think of sort of, do you know, some of that smooch and chat.
Yeah, it's like the films
that's a
when
band's
they're
name.
like,
You could start a band called the Smooch and Chat. What do you think?
Yeah, craft smooch and chat.
We'll work on it.
Well, what? Yeah, needs a lot of work. Now within this one here, what you're going to get is you're going to get your dies. Now these are incredible sizable dies, sentiment dies. As I always say, if I ever talk about this box, these are going to work perfectly with your sentiment dies that I absolutely love and adore, and that's our fancy font ones. Now they are back to front, obviously. By the time you die cut them, it'll be the right way. But you've got birthday, you've got fabulous, and you've got thank you as well. So that's your dies that you've got within these ones. But then what you've also got is you've got your stamp set as well. So within the stamps, you've got your florals, you've obviously got your leaves, you've got your foliage as well. Colour them whichever way that you want. For instance, this one, it's themed to be a rose, but do you know what? You change it, you have it whichever way that you like. But then what you've also got is you've got this sentiment stamp set as well. All individual, so a few of them, you've got simply, for you, hugs, day, have a, for your friendship. That's going to work in conjunction with the die set. So you could do thank you for your friendship. So you can work them in with your cards. Now what I always like to point out when it comes to anything like this, so there's your two stamps within this case and your dies. These ones here, you look after them, they're going to last you a lifetime. So these are absolutely phenomenal when it certainly comes with the price, but they're going to last you forever. Now we're going on to the consumer parts. So these ones are your card blanks. So you've got your card blanks, included the envelopes as well. So all in here, all matte, so you can stamp, you can ink on top of them. 5x7 and 6x6. We've also got the little C5 ones as well. And then what we're doing is we're giving you not only some bling gems, we're also giving you some of these dewdrops that you can see here. It's just like, it's like a raindrop that's been dried into a bit of ice and it's just never melted. You can colour them if you want with your alcohol pens. And then we're also giving you organza ribbon within this one. Straight away you can see, even from this pattern paper we'll show in a minute, with the gems and the ribbon, see how well that the colours complement, very spring-like as well. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come in with the 8x8 papers. So what we've got within these ones here is we've got all of these pattern papers. Also matte, so you can continuously ink them, ink the edges. You might want to stamp and add additional detail. Run them through your embossing folders if you want. Stencil on them if you want. Cut them down. Use your nesting dies. Maybe use them as a backdrop. Maybe you want to create some additional little memories with your brand new memory books. Perfect size for them. But you can see how well the colours complement. And then last but not least, to complement them as well as everything else I've showed you, your core colours as well. So this is 8x8 also. It is edge-to-edge colour when it comes to your heavyweight papers. So I'm going to run all them through. So you can see you've got your blues, you've got your greens, you've got your oranges. Spring-like colours, but more on a tinted kind of autumn feel within these ones. So very apt for spring, but it's not an in-your-face brightness, which is good for springtimes, but maybe if you just want something a little bit more subtler, but still the springtime colours, perfect for these ones. So as I say, you've got your 8x8 pattern papers, you've got your 8x8 core colour papers, you've got all of these organza ribbons as well, so you've got your 9 different reels there, you've got your gems, you've got your little dewdrops, which you can colour, you've got your card blanks here, and then you've also got, which is all about your fancy font dies. You've also got your sentiment sentiment stamps to work in conjunction with these. And then if you want to do a little bit of decoration, you've got your floral stamp too. And just to give you an idea, there's a few things that you can be making. Chop them up, pop the sentiment across. Thankful for you.
Oh.
We've got fabulous. I love this effect here. So it's the same colour, tone on tone, but with one colour different, it works really well. You are fabulous. And then last but not least, we've got what is an easel card, using those stamps, building upon them, and then you see we've got on your birthday, really nice cards that you can see, but then think about maybe things of your projects that you want to make, whether it is scrapbooking on an 8x8 scale, memory books, anything like that. Great for a little top up for yourself, or great for a gift, even as a whole gift, or just kind of like divvy out some of the elements if you want.
Definitely. Oh, wow. Imagine getting given that as a gift. How incredible. Thank you for unboxing yourself.
My pleasure.
Unbox yourself.
Unbox yourself.
by Craig. It's like a perfume.
That could be my crafty aftershave, eh?
Yeah, it could.
Unbox yourself.
Yeah. What would the main fragrance of that be, do you think?
Oh, I do like a bit of musk.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you?
For
I
men.
think mine would be cardstock.
Cardstock.
You know, that first sniff of a new set. Oh, delicious. I have got your surprise box there on the screen for you. Now, although it says here $34.99 should be, or $39.99 in dollars, there is no way that it's only that worth inside, is it?
Nope,
no
not
way.
at all.
Value actually within is around about £65 of all of the goodies you're getting in there. Today though, you're only getting it for £24.99 or $29.95. So that is a huge discount, especially if you're a platinum member, because then you're getting an even larger discount on top of that, £20-ish, isn't it? So you've got the opportunity to grab that now if you do want to, or if you've bought it before and you fancy grabbing it. Who fancies birthday sentiments?
Me?
Yes, always. There is always birthdays in the year. There's always people getting married or having special occasions, and this is perfect for them. So we're bringing you the balloon sentiments. You've got congratulations, you've got happy, you've got party, you've got friends, and you've got love. Now, all of these individually should be £7.99 or $9.99 if you got them all individually. Actually, today, though, in the bundle, because it's Cartload, you're getting it for a mega discount deal. So these ones are £27 for you today. If you want to grab them in that way, then you absolutely can. Let me show you around some of these, if I may. This one here is by Joe, and this one is the wonderful Happy that you're going to be getting in here. Who might you be gifting this to, do you think? Maybe this could be a little bit of a different twist on a thank you card. So it was my birthday last weekend, and I've been sending out my thank you cards to everybody who got me a gift or sent me a lovely card. This could be, as opposed to the normal thank you for my gift, it could be a happy, open it up. Oh, I'm so happy I got that card from you. It really made me smile. Could be quite a nice one for that. I've also got your congratulations. Who sings that? Craig. Cliff Richard, yes. You've got a touch of the Cliff Richard about you.
Do you think so?
I just think it's the dark hair.
I'm definitely going to be cutting my hair then this weekend, that's for sure.
I've also got for you the congratulations, as you can see. This could be for so many different things. Are people getting engaged? Are people having a wedding anniversary? Are people finding out that they're going to have a baby soon? It's beautiful for that. All of those added to the love that we've got here for you in that collection too. And then this one just made me smile from ear to ear. One of the fabulous corner easel cards. Look at that. You're my best friend, and that's another one that you're getting. So again, you're getting congratulations, happy, you're getting love in there, and you're getting party, which is on a party bag. When's the last time you went out and bought party bags? They aren't cheap, unless you get the plastic ones. They're very, very small. But if you want, you know, grown-up parties, then this is a lovely way of doing it and making it your own. So you're getting all of those £27 for you today. And if you do want to, of course, use the likes of your dies, you're going to need your wonderful die cutter and your plates. And that is what we are bringing to you today. It's been absolutely ages since we've brought these to you by themselves, so it's lovely to be able to relaunch them, as it were, tonight. This is your Gemini Complete Plate Collection, and these ones are going to be perfect to go through your Gemini machine, of course. You're looking at £45 or $60 this evening, giving you a massive saving, over £22 discount or $44 discount on these ones considering. And remember, you get the really wonderful carry case with them too, which keeps them nice and safe. And actually you've got extra bits of space in there, so if you did want to sort of craft on the go, I'm sure you can put some extra cardstock in there. You've also got the zip section at the front, which is really, really handy to keep little odds and ends in as well. And then you've got the Junior too. That is for the Junior machine, but of course you can use it on the regular machine as well. So do feel free to grab those ones whilst you can. If you absolutely love the look of those balloon sentiments and you want to see how to make with them, you're absolutely in the right place because we are handing on over to Craigles.
We are indeed. We're going to have a look at these birthday sentiment stamps. Yes, you did.
Did I just interrupt you having a bit of your brew? I'll have one with
you have one as well. We'll both have one
I will.
together. You have one at home. If you've got yours as well, let's just take a second. I'll take a drink. Oh, it's nice.
I'm a bit of a slurper, I am.
Oh, are you a slurper?
What are you on?
What am I on?
Yeah, what's in your brew?
I wondered what you meant. What was on? I was like, I'm not on anything. Thank you very much.
No, what are you
Be
drinking?
an email going to Jenny tomorrow. I'm not working with her again.
What are you drinking?
Black tea. Black tea.
Oh, I'm on a black coffee.
Oh, I do like coffee and I do drink it black, but I do like black tea. Weak tea. I'm one of those that make yourself a cup of tea and then, as long as you've not done it in milk, then pop it into my cup, just so, because I like it weak.
Got you. Well, we would be great together because I also like black tea, but leave the bag in there as long as you want.
So perfect ones then for mine.
Do feel free to message us in. What brew do you like and how do you take it? Do keep any messages coming through, of course, and we will head on over to Craig to find out more about the balloon sentiments.
We will indeed. So what I've done is I've taken the die that comes with the party. So I'm using the party set. I've taken the die, and this is some Nina cardstock. You could be using your smooth stamping card if you want. And then what I'm going to do, for time and speed, let's just go through our Gemini Mini. But what you will then see, of course, is if I was to bring in my Gemini Junior plates, then what you could do is if you're going for the set, you could easily be able to cut a multitude of different ones and different sentiments at the same time. So what we can then do is let's take this one out the way here. So what we can then do is, now that we've got our party die, our backdrop, we can then bring in our actual stamp set. Now this one has never been used, it's brand new.
Great noise.
I like it when that happens.
Yeah, me too.
Tracy must be in a great mood today, giving me a brand new one. So here, well, I don't think she can hear. So what we can do is pop this one into place, popping it on my stamping platform, then going to be bringing in our stamping mat. I'm going to pop my die, my outline die, into place. And then what we could do is bringing in our quick dry. Can you hear them rabbiting on in our ear about what it looks like? I know. Can you hear it? It's shocking.
Goosebumps. Do you remember the Goosebumps books, anybody?
I remember, yeah.
I've got a very brief story about a Goosebumps book.
Do you?
I once, when I was at school, basically copied the gist of a Goosebumps book and then got really bad grades because I was told that it was unbelievable.
Really?
And I was thinking to myself, hey up, he's made millions, miss. But I didn't say that because I was like 9.
Yeah, you wouldn't be like that at 9. Well, although, you know, the 9-year-old kids nowadays weren't like that back in my day. The cheek they give the grown-ups. Nope. I was scared I'd do something wrong and all I do is hear my mum's footsteps and I'm like, oh my God, I'm in trouble. Nowadays, kids are just like, yeah, whatever, mum. Anyway. What I've done is I've stamped the ink over the top. So I've used a couple of colours, Pale Fig and Crushed Velvet, and I've blended them slightly. And when I say blended, I just tap the ink over each side. And then what I'm going to do, and I just give you a bit of warning, George, and wait, stick my head in the way just for a moment. Here we go. So all that I'm doing is I'm lining up my stamp just so it sits nicely within the die cut area. So then what I can do is once I'm finished, we can then press that one into place and we can press. Now, if you have our 8x8 magnetic plate, obviously you won't need to worry about that. We had it back in stock, so I'm not sure actually if we've still got it. Georgina's going to check. Of course, you can check as well on the website, but we'll let you know in a moment or two. But look at that. We've got that kind of, oh, it is still in stock. So if you are after the larger platform, that's got the magnetic base as well as the top platform, then that'll be easier for some people. But here we go, using the two colours, we've got that bit of an ombre effect that works its way across. Do that with any colours if you want, or what you could do is if you wanted to use the pigment ink pads, do a bit of heat embossing, you've got that option. Because it's quick dry as well, it's not going to smudge or smear. You're absolutely good to go. So let's bring in a few of these layers already got prepped. So let's just use our tape runner for this one. And I've used one of our recently new nesting dies. And I keep saying that, Becky. I think they've been released for, I don't know, about 8 months now. But they're still the recently, out of our nesting die range, they're the recent
They're the more
ones.
recent, I see.
So I should just say recent and not new.
We know what you mean, Craig.
There we go. It's not often a lot of people know what I mean. Not a lot of people know that. Oh, who says that? Who says that?
Not a lot of people
Not
know
a lot of
that.
people know that.
Michael
That-
Caine.
Michael Caine. Yeah. It's funny, talking about him, and earlier on you were on about Dickens, Charles Dickens.
Yeah.
When it comes to anything like that, I automatically think of Michael Caine, Scrooge, Dickens, The Muppets Christmas Carol.
One of
Automatically.
my favourite films.
Yeah.
It gets put on every single Christmas when I'm setting up the Christmas tree.
Yeah, I don't blame. I don't do it when I'm putting the Christmas tree up, but I do put it on loads of times, either throughout Christmas and also the build up to Christmas as well.
Oh, it's fab.
Absolutely, George, my favourite Christmas film and my favourite film, full stop, is Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. It's my favourite.
Really?
It is. I love that film. And a couple of years ago, 6 years ago, when my mum and myself went to New York, we were meant to go back last year, but obviously that got cancelled with everything that's gone on. I was in absolute awe, not only of New York, because I've just got that obsession with New York, but all these places that you've seen in Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
And then I seen it. Oh my gosh, I was like a...
Oh, magical.
Well, I can't go down that road, Georgina. But yes, we did go into Trump Towers. So what we're going to do, there's a Starbucks in there. Well, there was at the time. Starbucks in Trump Towers. An actual huge Starbucks.
Do you know what? I was about to say something ridiculous. I was about to say, blimey, how much money does he have? I mean, really.
Yeah.
Miracle on 34th Street, that's another good Christmas one.
Oh, that's so good. That is so good. Oh, see, I'm the same. I'm not a fan of the Grinch.
No.
I can't get into the Grinch.
Does
No.
it make you a bit scared?
No, I just can't get into it. It's
Not
like
for
the
you.
Nightmare Before Christmas. I can't get into that.
No.
Not a Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nightmare Before
Yeah.
Christmas. Christmas, I love a real warm and cosy and cuddly and romantic Christmas film.
What about Love Actually?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That is good. Do like that one. Do like that. But here we've got simply layering up using my layers. I've taken one of the decorative frames. This is actually from Sarah's signature Rose Gold collection. So as you can see, you can absolutely use all your different collections. So what I can then do is take the backing off. So this Time 2 also comes within this sentiment stamp set. So we can pop them into the middle here. We can then bring in this banner here. So this is one of the dies that also comes in place, but I've die cut that in the matching pattern paper. And for time and speed, let's use our dotty tape runner. I would be more inclined at home to lift this with a bit of foam pad. And you also get the stamp that you... No, don't go there with me. Don't go there with me, Georgina.
Do you think Die Hard is a Christmas film? You're
No,
being
it's not.
asked.
No, it's not. No,
All
it's
right.
not. No, it's not.
I'll be honest with you, I can't have an opinion, I've never seen it.
No, someone as well said to me, just while I'm finishing this off, someone said to me about, someone said to me, well, if you think Die Hard isn't a Christmas film, then neither is Gremlins. And as I say, you watch Gremlins and literally every single scene, you know that it's Christmas. Christmas music, it's Christmas theme, so it is a Christmas film. Die Hard, you could watch most of it and not even realise it's a Christmas film. I don't care if I'm treading on thin ice. That's what I believe.
I feel like, first off, when this topic was brought up, no one knew how strongly you were going to feel about it. And second off, this isn't the first time you've thought about this, is it?
What's that?
About it, whether or not it's a Christmas film.
Has that been, you been sarcastic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry to say, no, I've thought about it a lot. Yes. Not a Christmas film. That's my thoughts, but we've still got a long time till Christmas yet.
We do.
Maybe you want to party come Christmas time, because I am pretty 100% sure we will be partying by this Christmas. So you can then make your cards, make your projects, make your invites. But then this one here, what I've done is using the party stamp, I stamped that on top of the backdrop of the party die, and just layered these ones up very quickly. I layered these with some that I'd already had die cut, but a really fun, very party style with all that bunting and that as well. Really bright as well, which we really need just now going into the springtime.
That's such a fabulous make. Thank you so much for showing us that. It's brilliant, isn't it? Those are the balloon sentiments. Quite a few people saying how much they're loving them. Randy's one saying, in capitals, love the balloon sentiments. And if you fancy getting your hands on them, now is your chance. A few of them that you're going to be getting in here, you're going to be getting friend, you're going to be getting party, you're getting happy, you're getting love, and you're getting congratulations, all within that collection with the sentiments. 25 elements in total in that one. So if you do fancy grabbing them, do feel free to do so at this moment in time. How about we go on to one of my most loved elements? They are your Aqua Pens, and these ones are your Aqua Markers. Now you're going to be getting in total 24 pens. You're getting packs, 4 packs, with 6 different pens inside. However, don't forget, you're getting the different thicknesses and the double-ended pens. So it's double, triple, quadruple whammy, if you will. This collection is going to be bringing to you a range of different shades and tonality to your artwork. So let's have a little look at what we're going to be getting. This one is our Botanicals Collection. So you've got yellows in here, very sort of daffodils maybe. When you're looking at possibly this bright pink here, you've got the fuchsia. And if you are new, you're going to be getting 2 different sides to each pen. In fact, there's a picture on it here, isn't there? There you go. So on each side, you're getting the different looks there. And if you are brand new, let me remind you, you have got the opportunity to get 20% off your first order tonight, and you get bonus points as well. But also, let me just let you know that these are blendable, basically. You put them with water, they're beautifully blendable, but they still give you a lovely strong colour. We've also got here for you your brights, so you've got those almost primary hues, if you will. So you've got that bright blue, the wonderful red, you've got yellows, hot pinks in there, you've got your azure blues, and you've got the alpine greens as well. We're going to go a little bit more earthy now with the Earth collection. These ones are wonderful, great colours for, of course, the earth, but also great colours for brickwork and the likes. You've got your clay colours in here as well. You've got the flint colours, lovely for doing maybe on the top of cottages, etc., for tile work. You've got all of that in there. And then we've got your landscape collection, which for me has got a real peacock feel about it. Touch of the mermaidial as well, this, if you ask me. You've got these lovely different colours with the meadow hues in there. You've got sort of lake-like colours. You've got the tree bark hues in here as well. Lots of those shades and tones of green. So this is the big collection that you're going to be getting with all of those ones. Oh, nearly. So you're going to be getting, four. Buy 3, get 1 free. Hard to say without your teeth in. We're going to bring it to you today. Should be £52 or $72 nearly. Today, though, you're going to be getting it for £38.95 or $53.85 in dollars. Big save in there. You're getting all of those ones today, so do feel free to grab them if you wish. You're going to have a lot of fun with those. I especially like the fact that those ones are 2-sided, because not all of them are. If you do love elements of shading, colouring, etc., I've got something for you that, I'll be honest, I've had my eye on all day. I have worked with metallic pencils before. I did a couple of commissions actually with metallics 2 years ago now. I've never used the Spectrum Noir ones. So Craig, you are going to be demoing these. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. We are bringing to you a big selection. You're getting 12 different colours in this pack, and as I'm sure we're going to go on to see, they've got a lovely metallic edge to them. Metallics often said to show up best when you're using them with black, so that's exactly what we're bringing to you. In this, you get 30 sheets of that premium black paper, and you're looking at 240 GSM on this one. So you've got all of these selections of colours. I'll show you at the back as well, if if you want to see, you've got the names on there too. And we are going to be demoing with this. Well, the lovely Craig is anyway. I'm just going to be sat over here, probably drooling. So we've got it today, £18 or $23 if you wish. You've got over 20% off, which is what Cartload is all about. The bargains, the deals and the top-up treats. So this is here for you. Now, if you do want to grab them, now is your chance to do so. Head on over to shop with us in whichever way you normally do. Shall we get showing?
Let's go for it.
Let's go for it,
Let's go for it. So within these ones here, with the metallic ones, we say with any of our metallic ranges, they are, I'm not going to say they work best on black, but they show off best on black. The darker your card, whether it's black, a navy, a craft card, that sort of thing, shows off just perfectly well.
It's just the juxtaposition, isn't it, I suppose?
It is, it is, yeah. But you can still absolutely use it onto light cardstock. And what I would do as well is when you're doing your stamping, do it with a bit of heat embossing with clear powders. That's going to give you kind of that outline, that barrier to colour in. But because it's Cartload, don't have a lot of time to do that. So I'm not going to. But what I will do is we will do some scribbling, we'll do some blending the colours, show you how you can layer the colours up when it comes to the metallic pens. But what we can do are pencils. We're going to use the green within this one here. And I'm just going to go direct onto the black cardstock just now. And then what I'm doing is this could be a petal or a flower or any design that you're wanting to colour in. So you're laying down the colour, and I'm not pressing overly hard, because what I want to do is I want to build up the layers and the blend in slowly when it comes to laying down the colour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at that. So
ooh,
that is... You can see the metallic just jumping out. Now, to me, I can see that crystal clear that that is green. It's not coming 100% green across on your screen, poet, and I don't know it, but it is, trust me. So what I'm going to do, I hate saying that on Shop TV, trust me, but...
Why do you hate saying that on Shop TV?
I don't know, it's like in life when you say to someone, trust you, it's that awkward. Yes, you should trust me, but when you say to someone, trust me, sometimes people will think, why?
Yeah, people instantly think, I'm not going to trust you now.
Exactly.
But the thing is, we all follow you on social media now that you've got over 7,000 Facebookers, so we do trust you.
True shit. So what I'm doing now is we've laid that colour down. Now what I want to do is I want to build that colour up, just with this one colour just now. So what I'm doing is I'm going back on myself and I'm getting a little bit heavier handed, where we're starting to get that colour in. So this is when you can start to do the shading, depending on what area you are colouring in, what item that you're colouring in. So we're going to keep going back, and as I say, every now and again, just getting that little bit heavy-handed. And then what we're going to do is we're then going to carry on building up. So hopefully we can see in a minute, we can see how it's a bit more intense at the top,
definitely,
but it's getting lighter and lighter. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go a little bit more heavy-handed, really laying that colour down within the green. And then even when I just come at that next bit, what I'm going to do is get a bit lighter, just blend the two out, or the two shades. And then hopefully now we can see how even then, see how much that really just stand out, that you can blend down. So then what I'm going to do is let's bring in, let's go for pink. Let's go for this pink. Do you know what? I'm going to keep the green as well. So what we can do is we can go on and we can lay that bit of colour down, and then I'm going to work my way down, lightly handed at the moment, and then I'm going to switch over onto the pink. What I like to do is I like to start at the opposite side, Becky, and work my way down into the colour, if you see what I mean.
Yes.
You know, it feels unnatural for me to go straight into the centre.
Yeah.
I like to then work my way in. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to work my way in. So I'm going to lay that colour down, a bit light-handed again. And then we're going to work our way down. And even just crossing over when it comes to the green, crossing over into the two of them. And then I'm going to go back on itself, and I'm going to go a bit more heavy-handed, blending out. So then what I can do is go back in with my green, And once again, I'm going to go a little bit more heavy-handed to start. So it's as if I'm blending them out. So we're getting lighter and lighter, and then once again, crossing over, and we're kind of like just blending the two colours in together. So blending them ones out. So if it goes to go in once again. So it's hard to explain as well that I literally am, as I'm crossing over, I'm going very, very light. I'm using kind of like the top of the pencil very lightly to blend the two in. And then if I wanted to, I could go back again, go into a little bit more heavy-handed and get a bit lighter and lighter and lighter, crossing over, creating that kind of blend. So if I then bring that look at that, isn't that so nice? So that's even with a green and a pink. Now, green and pink, if you're using things like your Aqua Pens, anything like that, very easy to blend. Can do it with your alcohol pens. Takes a little bit of time, but that just goes to show you even these ones with our metallic pencils, you can absolutely blend two different colours together when it comes to them. But within that full sheet, and with this pad with the black cardstock, this is the perfect black cardstock for doing any of your blending with your pencils when it comes to the black cardstock. Great one to have as well. So think about colouring mediums that you've got at home, i.e. books or paper. Create your own. Simply create your own by using any stamp that you've got and your watermark, or maybe a white pigment ink pad. Use a clear embossing powder. That's going to give you that edge to colour, blend and shade. But so much fun, these ones. So many different looks that you can get from metallic pencils.
Oh, they look really good quality. I can't wait to have a go with those ones. Thank you for showing us that. Just as a reminder, this is what you're going to be getting as part of the bundle. You have got a massive amount, the 12 different colours in there, and that big book with the 30 pages of that premium black as well. We've had loads of lovely messages in. Yolanda's saying, I have the balloon sentiment set and I love it. It's perfect for anyone. Up, we've had some, what do you like to sup? Messages. We've got Iveta that says, love coffee, but I have been going for tea of an evening. Chai. Oh, chai. Sorry, I thought you were signing off then, like your name was Chai. No, chai is in the tea, I get it. Black tea or red bush for Victoria, sorry, with a bit of sugar. Oh, I love red bush tea. I've never tried it with sugar. Have you ever had a red bush vanilla tea?
No, I really am stuck in my ways, and I do like Tetley.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I
not
like
afraid of
Tetley.
that. Have you ever Earl Grey'd?
I've had it, but again, Tetley that I go back to.
I'm a big fan. If you've not heard of these things, you know, you might just think I've gone off to talk about, yes, the Earl of Grey. It's different types of tea. I do love a brew, me. We have got Joe in saying, I am a coffee fiend. Strong with plenty of milk. Oh yeah, that sounds good. We've had a quick message in, if you don't mind. Great, from Medley, I think it is. I may have missed it, but where did the beautiful square die cut come from? And that's for the balloon sentiments demo that you did. So the diamond one.
Yeah, so that one actually came from Sarah's signature collection, Rose Gold. So that was one of the little frames that come in its own individual packaging. So that's Sarah's signature Rose Gold collection.
Thank you so much. Susan says, I just love the metallic pencils. I have tried other makes, but found these the best. Well, Susan, that's why I was asking, because I've used different metallics, and I will, always be honest with you, I've never used these ones before. So I was really interested to see that. I do just want to get my hands on them. Thank you for that, Susan. We've also had a Susie saying, these metallic pencils are a must-have. You can do so much with them, and they are beautiful. Thank you for that. Cindy's in saying, I ordered my junior pad set. Thanks for putting the bundle in together, from Cindy. You're absolutely welcome. Lovely, lovely lass. Kay has said, hello Craig and Rebecca. I really do enjoy watching you both together. Fun and entertaining. And
Good.
then one of these faces, like the emoji. She hasn't sent a picture. June has said, Craig, you have 7,000 likes on your Facebook page now. Yay! I have enjoyed the whole day of show so much. Thank you, Craig and Becky. And that is in from June. And also Carol saying, congrats on 7,000, Craig.
Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, it's you guys that like my pages, so thank you. It's just nice to know that you like what I pop on my pages. Sometimes it's just random and nothing to do with crafting, but it's nice to know that yeah, you enjoy it as well. So thank you. Big thank you to you all.
That's so lovely. So do feel free to grab this set whilst you can. Keep those messages coming through whilst we're with you. We have got plenty more to come, including the, we've got a demo coming up in a bit with the Aqua Pens as well. It's coming up in just a few seconds. If you do want to get in touch with us, then absolutely do. You can do that on our socials. And if you do want to go and find the lovely Craig, then absolutely do. He is on Facebook and Instagram. You're not a Twitterer, are you? Are you a Twitterer?
I am.
I've never partaken.
Yeah. I'm not on it a lot. I'm not on it a lot. Twitter for me is more one of those where I just go and follow celebrities and read. But I am on. It's Laird85 if you are on Twitter.
Perfect.
So yeah, you'll see it. You'll find it.
Well, fabulous. I'm not on it, but I'm sure people will be looking for you on there. Let's talk now about the Aqua Markers. If you have just tuned in, hi, how are you? My name's Becky. Thanks so much for welcoming me and being with us today. It's really lovely to be part of the family. We are bringing to you in this collection a set of 4 packs with the different shades within them, and you're going to be getting in here your blendable pens with the 2 different thickness of sizes. You're getting 24 therefore in the collection, if that makes sense. 6 different colours. You've got your landscape in here, including colours such as sandstone. You've also got in here your earth colours, including but not limited to your tawny. Tawny? Oh, is it a tawny owl? Oh, sorry. Was that meant to be an owl? Don't know. You've also got your sage, your clay colour in there as well. Your peat hue. Peat is in the colour, not as in the person. And you've got flint and bramble as well. We're bringing to you as well the botanical colours, so lots of your flora and fauna hues in there. And you've got your brights as well. Perfect to go actually with the big card 12 by 12s that we did before, similar sort of colour range. So all of those you're getting in one big bargainacious bundle. Today it is just £38.97 or $53.85. And don't forget, you do get added discounts depending on where you are in the Club Inspire. So if you are a platinum member, you're looking at 20% discount, gold 15%, and so on, so on. So do feel free to grab them. Who wants to be inspired? Yeah, me too. Let's head on over. What are we up to with these, please, Craig?
So in a moment, what we're going to do is we'll do a little bit of stamping with the staycation and colour them in, but I just want to show you a few things first. Can I just say as well, I've got my phone at the side and it just keeps lighting up with a lot of you guys on Twitter. It's now following me within the last couple of minutes there. I can see it keeps lighting up there. Like, oh, new follower, so thank you. But you know how excited? You'll get a lot more stuff on Instagram and Facebook than Twitter, but you're more than welcome to follow me. So what we're then going to do now is I've got my Aqua Pens all set up here. So remind me, Becky, what was the 4 sets we had?
I've got botanical, I've got brights, I've got landscape, I've got earth.
Let's go for brights within this one here. So we've got our watercolor card. So Georgina's just asked me, how do I know which one is which? And that is because when I got my set, what I done is I put a little sticker. So I wrote on this one here where it says brights. And what I also done is on some of them, what I done was just snipped it out the packaging. And then before I put the packaging in the recycling, I just popped it onto the side here. Double-sided tape, and that's enough to stick it into your holder. Genius. So now I know what is what. So let's go in with the brights on that one, and let's just take a couple of colours just so that we can show you. And let's go for a yellow. So what we're going to do is we can go straight onto our glass mat. Now, when it comes to our glass mat, or it could be your craft sheet, simply laying it down, non-porous surface, and then we're going to go in with some water. Oh, another 4 notifications, guys. Thank you very much. I'll follow you back. Follows you back. We're going in with water now, and what we're going to do is we're going to dilute that one down. So we're going to dilute it down in onto our glass mat. And then what I'm also going to do is, let's take our watercolor card. So I'm going to do this kind of briefly within this one. So taking a piece of our watercolor card. Now I love doing this effect here. What I'm doing is I'm dabbing up a lot of this excess ink so we can start to create our own backdrop. So what I'm going to do is add a little bit more water, dilute it down a little bit more, and then we're going to pick up that cardstock. Now I don't know about you, but over the years I've bought an abundance of paper pads where it's been marbled effect or backdrop effect, anything that's got that sort of look to it, and you can simply create your own. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit more. So we're going to go in with a little bit more, and then what we can do, actually, I tell you what, now you wouldn't waste this like I would at home, but I've just had an idea. Let's go in with some sunshine.
Yay!
Let's go in and add some sunshine. And then we're going to just dilute that a little bit more. Let's add some water. And then once again, we're going to dab all of this on. So we're going to go into our card. So what we can do, and then you can start to see.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
How lovely does that start to look already? So once again, what we could do is let's take.
If you were doing that in actual watercolour, you wouldn't be able to do it that quickly either, because you would have to wait for them to dry, and you'd have to think about the order. It's great how quick you're able to get that look.
Very quick. And the thing is as well, Becky, this could be, you've maybe been colouring in an image, like we'll do it in a moment. So you've got excess ink onto your glass mat. So instead of wasting it, like what I just done a moment ago, instead of doing that, then what you would do is take a piece of cardstock, preferably watercolour card, and then dab up the excess. Then you've got little pads, little packs. It could be little bits half that size, but then there we go. So that could be, you could maybe bring in your balloon sentiment, maybe your nesting die. You can then carry on doing more. What you can then do is you can then go over the top. What about going through an embossing folder and then gilding wax over the top? So then you're starting to get that definition where it's obviously the backdrop with embossing, but then you've got the foreground when it comes to your gilding waxing. So you can do that.
Something like that for your paper piercing design.
Of course you can, absolutely. So imagine that could be the petal of the flower. So the rose that we done, instead of doing that red cardstock, why not use this instead?
Every single one would be unique.
Everyone would be completely unique. And then think of this effect, but maybe with the blues. So you've got the ice, you've got the snow, you've got the winter, you've got all these kind of like different effects. But then what you could still do is let's go, and I'm going to add some card. I'm going to add water down. And because it is watercolor card, this is what you can do, of course. Now I am, on this occasion, I'm going to lay, no, I was ready to change my mind again. I thought, no, I better not wipe up all that excess once again. Georgina will be hunting me down afterwards. So let's go and let's add some water, and then we can start to blend this down, doing a wash. So we can go all the way down, blend it, and then get lighter and lighter and lighter as we get to the base. So we can go into there. And that yellow, it's actually picking some of the yellow that I've still got in the backdrop, which works quite well.
September sunset.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It really does. It really, really does. But then maybe instead what you want to do, let's just dry a little bit of the excess to put my red. Let's then dilute this one. Now let's get a little bit more water. And then what I'm going to do is let's even go halfway just now. Let's go in with a tense colour, and then what we can do is let's turn it around. Let's start going the other way. I'm not even going to dilute this one. We're going to go straight in. And once again, like we've done before, we are going to dilute it slightly. Just start to blend the colours out. So then what you could do is take And the only reason that I keep drying that one off is just because I don't want any water to be sucked into my pen. So that's the only reason I keep drying a little spot onto my glass mat. So again, let's just do a little bit more and then blend it out. But then what you could do, last but not least, before we go on to the next technique, what we could do is kitchen roller, anything with a little bit of texture. What I'm going to do is I could dab that off. And because I've not fully dried it, what I can then do is we're taking some of the excess off. And that was maybe not the best example because it's texture watercolor card with a texture blue roll. I don't know if I can see, it's picked up all of those crisscross grains within that kitchen roll or blue roll. Ah, there we go, perfect. Perfect within that one.
It almost makes it look like it's a woven fabric.
Yes, absolutely. So could you imagine maybe doing it with one of the other packs where you've got some of the deeper colours or maybe the browns or the tans, that sort of colour, and getting maybe your kind of like your fabric kind of look or Hessian kind of look. But what I'm then going to do is let's bring in Nina cardstock for this one. And because we're going to use our Aqua Pens, which are water-based, we need our waterproof ink pad. So we can then go in and let's go in with let's go in with the Happy Campers. And we're going to stamp. Let's bring our stamp set in.
Well, whilst you're getting out
go
Happy
for
Campers, let me tell you, we're going to put it on the screen for you. This is your staycation stamp collection. This is the one that the wonderful Craig's just grabbing out now to show you. And this is the selection you're getting. You're not just getting these ones. You are also going to be getting the Simple Life collection, the Road Trip collection, the Life's a Beach collection as well. Don't forget to 48 pieces of your really wonderfully complimentary paper doc you're going to be getting in there too. Massive discount on that. Should be nearly £60 or $72. Today though, £35.50 or $43 only. Do feel free to treat yourself if you so wish. And we are going to be demoing with the lovely Craig with the Happy Campers right here, right now.
So let's go in with a little bit of brown. Let's actually go in with tawny. Now, I don't know why I said a moment ago I was going to stamp onto Nina cardstock. I'm not. Nina cardstock is for your alcohol pens. So once again, I've just taken what was left over of the watercolor card, stamped this design out, and I used our Flagstone waterproof. So then what we could do with these ones is let's bring in a water brush. So we can use our water brush in water, or what about if you happen to have any of our clear sparkle overlay, and we can then use this instead of a paintbrush in water. So now our pens are going to be nice and sparkly. So what we can do is we can go in with the brown. I'm going to then pick up the colour. So instead of using the water brush and the water, we can then go in, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the colour down, and I'm going to keep pulling and keep pulling, and we're going to go all the way down, and we're going to keep going all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. So we're starting off with the depth of colour, but then we're going to go all the way down. Let's actually go in again. Let's add a wee bit more bit of depth, and then we're going to carry on. So we're easily, and I personally find it's easier if you're new to colouring or blending, to get the blending effect, start with watercolour, because straight away, look at that one, perfect, thank you George. See how we've got the depth and we've come all the way down. Now, I would do exactly the same with a water brush and water. The only difference is using a clear sparkle overlay. Is what's happening now, is once that dries fully in a moment, we're going to get that real nice natural brown colour, but with a bit of sparkle coming through.
Almost like it's just had a bit of drizzle.
Yes, that's exactly, yeah,
Like at a
that's what it's
festival.
like. That's
Well,
what
every
it's
festival
like.
I've ever been to.
So what we can do is let's take now the green from the brights, and I'm going to do exactly the same again, picking that one up, and then I'm going to go in with our sparkle overlay, and I'm starting on the left-hand side, and then what we can start to do is pull all of that colour out. So I'm going to keep going and keep going and keep going. I'm going to get a bit of that sparkle coming out. So pulling it all the way round. So you're getting the blended look into your cardstock, and we're getting the depth, following the lines. But the main difference is we have used our clear sparkle overlay, and then what happens is we get that kind of like that natural, oh, that way, right way, Craig, there we go. So you've got that depth of colour to the left-hand side. We've got that natural curve by just pulling the sparkle pen, water brush, paintbrush, whatever way that you're using. But once again, the main difference is because it's sparkly. You can see there. So yeah, nice little different touch. So whether it's your backdrop, whether it's colouring with your stamps or that, you absolutely can. There's lots of different ways with your Aqua Pens. And also, this is literally going to take 2 seconds, sorry. Let's go hot pink, and then let's go in with a bit of sunshine. And then what you can even do, we'll see that just up above in a second. So you can even just blend these two in together. So you can start to mix and match all your different colours, change them all up. So there you go. So even make more colours.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. Oh, you've sparked people's interest. I'll tell you that for nothing. Lynn is saying those would make incredible backgrounds, Craig. Susie has said, OMG, the possibilities are endless with Aqua Markers. And then I've done that sort of volcano face. Wow. You know, that emoji. Again, she hasn't sent a picture in of herself. Denise has said, love the Aqua Markers, loving Craig's demos. Jeffrey has said, I have been in awe. What an inspiring day with Becky and Craig. Some outstanding demos. Thank you very much. We've also got, Helen has said, great camera work. Jeffrey has also said, George, you were doing an outstanding camera job. I agree. He's gone, way. He didn't say it like that. Way. Thank you very much. Susan is saying, these staycations are an absolute favourite stamp set. Well, very high praise indeed. Thank you very much for those. Let me let you know that we are going to be bringing you some winners right now. So are we doing the demo of the show first? So demo of the show. Craig is very, very happy with this. Indeed, the automatic winner. Which one is it, Craig?
Well, it's going to be the only one that I've done. So automatically, that's going in for Demo of the Week is going to be the party one. So this is, on this occasion, this is my call for this one, because I personally feel Demo of the Day has to be a finished card, and that is the only one that I've actually finished. So I've pulled the rank on this one and said we're going to pop this one straight. I'm saying we have to put one in because you guys want one in, so therefore I'm putting this one in as demo of the show for this one.
Thank you very much, and what a beauty it is. Now it's time to announce a winner from you lovely people at home, and this is for the daily giveaway for the National Craft Month, and the winner can be winning all of this. All of it. You don't have to pick your favourite. It's the whole kit and caboodle. And the winner this evening is not James Bond, but Sally Bond. You commented in on Facebook during the creative from the craft along earlier on. So yay, congratulations. All of that is winging its way to you. Do you mind doing us a favour? Just email prizes here at craftscompanion.com and then send us your details. You know, I don't mean like height, eye colour and all of that. Just, you know, where you live and where you'd like things delivering. That'd be great. And we'll be able to send that out to you, Sally. Well done. Congratulations to you. And thank you to every single one of you for getting involved. Let me just give you a little bit of a show and tell as a quick reminder of one of the biggest selling treats of the day thus far. It is the Gemini Junior. These are your complete plate Collections. So it's not just the bag, you're getting all of the treats inside, including 2 of your clear cutting plates. You're also getting the plastic shim, you're getting the magnetic shim in there, the cutting plate as well, the rubber embossing mat, all in the bag with the added extra pocket there to keep all of your treats in. Oh, delicious. So it is just £37 or $44.50. Get the same, but with the Gemini. So as you can see, just in case you are new, this is for your junior, this one's for your original Gemini, if you will, and it is all in there together for just £45 today. Well, that was a cartload.
That was. How do you feel?
I feel exhilarated.
Yes.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I know that I'm going to have to be diving home and getting a few of them treats for sure.
Great.
Craig, thank you so much for looking after me today.
You're more than welcome. It's been an absolute pleasure, an absolute blast. So I can't wait till we get to do it all over again. I'm taking a couple of days break. So tomorrow morning wake up call is going to be with Leanne. She's going to have Joe. I'm going to be back with you normal time when it comes to wake up call on Monday, and I'll see you throughout the week. So have a lovely weekend, and once again, thank you so much. It was an absolute blast today. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Here's to many more.
Oh yeah, fingers crossed. I've had a fabulous one too. Thank you all for joining us today. It really has been an absolute pleasure. Don't forget, you can watch back on any of the treats that we've had for you on the show today, including that craft along. So do feel free to do so. For me, for now, is it time to go already?
It is, I'm afraid.
Boo. Thank you all so much for joining us. It's been wonderful. I will hope to see you next week at some point. See you soon, my love. Have a great evening.
Bye.